Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I've had enough. Alright, so let's get into the update today. Alright, so over here on the screen I have the numbers from yesterday. This is what it looked here in the US yesterday. New York, again, 67,000 cases. New Jersey, 16,000, so forth and so on. I like to put up yesterday's numbers so you can see where we were yesterday and where we've gone to today. Okay, so let's get rid of that. And then here is the live update here. Let me actually refresh this. All right, 86,113 cases here in the United States so far. Okay, 3,800 deaths. And here is what it looks like. Okay, 75,000 and almost 75,800, that is in New York. Almost 18,700 New Jersey. California has over 8,000. Michigan 7,600. Massachusetts 6,600. Florida, we're now at 6,300 and change, and so forth and so on. Let me just keep on scrolling, so if you're in another state you can see. Again, I'm sure you're paying attention, but if not, that's why we do this, so you can get your information here. Here we go. So that's the current look here in the United States. Let's give you an overall world look. Let me get rid of that. All right, there we go. All right, again, this was yesterday. Again, 759,000 cases. 151,000 here in the U.S. 101,000 in Italy, so forth and so on, right? Just, staggering numbers, guys. Staggering numbers. Okay? And then today, over 60,000 new cases today. It's just there's no sign of it slowing down at all. More deaths, just another 3,661 deaths today. It's staggering. It's staggering. All right. Here's my look here at Orange County. For those of you who live close to where I live, Orange County, Central Florida. Yesterday, 248 cases. Today, 300. So we've had another 52 cases in our small little county here in Central Florida. Okay. Now, I want to talk about a couple other things. I want to talk about efforts. Again, sitting around here all day long, we do all kinds of things for YouTube and research, and I read a lot and watch a lot of videos, and it's hard to escape the coronavirus. It's just hard. And something came up on my computer, an article from January 25th in New York, okay? And the headline was, New York ready to snuff out the coronavirus. What? What happened to that? Oh, you're ready, aren't you? I read through the entire article and all the procedures they were putting in place and training they were doing and this and that and all this other stuff. And it just reads to me today like fluff. Right? And this is why I hate the media so much and why I like social media more. Because when you listen to the people on social media, they're basically telling you, their version of the truth, if you will. But there's no slant. There's no political bias. They're just, like for me, I'm just giving you the numbers. I'm just telling you how I feel about it. And I feel disgusted, right? There was a press conference today at the White House talking about the epidemic. And Doctors Fauci and Bricks gave an alarming forecast, right? If all current efforts are adhered to, efforts being a big word here, and adhered to, we could expect up to 240,000 deaths in this country. Just here, 240,000 deaths. Now, if they're not adhered to, that could exceed 2 million. They projected 2.2 million. Okay? I mean, 2.2 million deaths. It's nearly 1% of our population. That's just in this country. Now, the reason why I point that out is, I promise you, these guidelines and orders that are being issued are not being adhered to. In fact, there are states that should be issuing shelter-in-place orders, and they're not. One of those? New York. And guess who has the most cases? This is not hard to figure out, guys. Stay at home. Stay away from people. How many times do we have to say this? We're going to talk about it every day. Until you pass this on, we have to do this ourselves. Right? We can't rely on government to help us. Right? Like like here in Florida, right? We have a hurricane come through. Right? Or anywhere in the country when there's bad weather, there's a tornado, something happens. Who really comes to the rescue a lot of the times? It's your neighbors. Yes, the first responders are there. We love you guys. The firefighters and ambulance service and police. Don't take my comment wrong. But we have to take matters into our own hands. We have to start helping ourselves. And how do you do that? 1, stay at home. If you can't stay at home, wear a mask. When you get home, wash yourself. This is not hard, guys. All right? We're going to be talking about this stuff every day, giving you updates. And at some point in time, I hope you pass some of these videos along, right? Share them, repost them. We have to have a grassroots effort, passing this information on from person to person to person to person, right? People these days are more apt to stick their nose in their phone than they are to sit down and watch the TV news. So let's get them the news, all right? Oh, don't forget, please, like the video. Subscribe to the channel. We love seeing you guys, all right? We're here every day for you. If you want to see us doing something, have some suggestions, comments, again, put them down in the comments. That's what we're here for, all right? You guys have a great night. Be safe. We'll see you tomorrow.